Just got the brakes all finished up on the Highboy. I'll take you guys back here and show you the end result. Now, I did end up getting brand new brake drums for back here. I was just going to turn my originals and throw them back on and run them. But turns out I don't have the right size cones and attachments for that cool little brake drum lathe that I just picked up here recently. And I found the kit that has all the right stuff, but it's over 400 bucks plus shipping. So I hopped on AutoZone and I got these brand new drums for under 150 bucks. So that just seemed more reasonable to me for right now. So later on down the road, I'll just have to get that attachment kit. And then those brake drums are good to be turned and then run on something else. They're perfectly good still. So at least I've got a spare set. No big deal. We got brand new drums on her now, so she'll be good for a good long while. And yeah, here's everything else all finished up. If you remember from the last video, I mentioned I was going to pop this differential cover off and reseal it. Well, I did that, popped it off, cleaned all the old fluid out. Even though I had done it a couple years ago, it was pretty dirty again. Cleaned it all out good, and then actually when I first got the truck, this bolt was always broken off. So I took the time to drill that out and then replace the bolt with another one. So now the tag has both bolts holding it down now. And then of course cleaned it up some. Kind of surprising, the old axle still has some paint on it, which just goes to prove how low mile this thing is, even though she's all abused. But anyways, she's all done. I had some help and got the brakes all bled out, so they're ready to go. And then up here, my new parking brake cable's all hooked up and adjusted. Took me a while to find the right one, but ended up getting it, and she's ready to go. Runs all along here like it should, and then up there into the cab. And then I tidied up some of my wiring and whatnot. Right here, it was all kind of hanging down, so spruced that up a little bit and tied things up. I like how the truck still has undercoating on it. Pretty cool. So, yeah. That's pretty much it. She's ready for the wheels now. Took quite a while waiting for parts here and there and interruptions to do everything, but good to see her all done finally. And of course you guys saw the front all finished in the last video, but we'll just kind of do a little recap here. So yeah, there she is. I'll get the wheels thrown on it, and then tomorrow when it's daylight, we'll take her out for a drive, see how the brakes feel, and experience the luxuries of the brand new shocks and all that good stuff. And I bet it'll be like a whole nother truck to me, considering the brakes were pretty marginal before when I drove it. I just pretty much put up with them and sent it anyways, so ought to be way better now. Well, here she is back on all four wheels and finally out of the shop. Definitely good to see it out in the daylight again. Now, if some of you guys are new, or if you've been watching the videos following the work I've been doing to this truck, you know that the past couple of months have been dedicated to going back through this thing, doing things right, and actually finishing the project right. Where a couple of years ago I had got it road legal and just drove it the way it is. I cut a lot of corners on things and skipped over a lot of things just so that I could drive it and have fun with it. And some of you probably know I've had this truck since I was 15. It was my first project, so it's been off and on over the years. So to take the past couple months and actually dedicate my time and effort into finishing the thing was definitely worth it. It's good to see it coming along and getting finished up right. So that's what these videos have been all about. So hope you guys have enjoyed some of the the filming of the process and following along. I know quite a lot of my viewers enjoy the 67 to 72 Ford stuff, so I'm trying to make videos on this type of stuff more. Take a peek at all the recent work under the hood real quick while she's out in the nice daylight. After the new replacement radiator and the circ heater and all the stuff I did before, she's definitely looking very nice and cleaned up. And then of course all the work to the steering. Something I didn't put on camera was I pumped that steering box full of John Deere grease, so that thing's not actually empty now and it has lubricant in it, so that's a good thing. And yeah, she's looking great. Anyways, without further ado, let's take this thing for a nice test drive and see how the brakes work and the brand new shocks ride and all that good stuff. I have my suspicion that she'll feel like a nice new truck again, somewhat. I can tell you right away that the steering column rebuild was a success because my steering wheel isn't rattling its teeth out like before. So definitely pleased with that. Brakes feel good. Bias plies kick in. way better with the new shocks. Go figure. Kind of helps when one isn't broken clean in half. Still a rattly old 50-plus-year-old truck, but way better for sure. And the steering is just perfect on the thing now. Feels really nice. The brakes are feeling good so far. So she's all working out pretty decent. There you have it. Nice, successful, and fun test drive. Definitely fun to get back in this thing and drive it after quite a while. And she's all set and ready to go. My goals were to get everything finished up and ready on it so that I can take the thing on some summer adventures this year. Get it out to some car shows and things like that. So I think I definitely reached that goal so far. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you like this kind of stuff. And thanks for following along with this project. Be sure to check out my merch store. Any purchases made on there definitely help out with projects like this getting finished, so I greatly appreciate that kind of stuff. And until the next video, I'll see you guys later.